Yeah, every situation's changing. They're doing a lot more shifts these days with, power hitters especially. So I'm moving quite a bit now, but, I'm somewhere along the, a tangent line of home through the edge of the pitcher's mound, one way or the other as you get out to the outfield grass. But the bigger guy that I'm more concerned about is just the second baseman and shortstop. You never want to sacrifice putting yourself right behind them guys, because you get that line drive, short hop right in front of him, you ain't going to have a clue if it's ticking the dirt, or if it's not, if it's trapped, if it's not. So you really have to be off to the side and really take in consideration too where they're placing that, because I personally I don't like to put my wing guys in a position where if I have that backhand, that the other wing guy is going to be calling it from 140 feet away. We like to be close, but don't get so close. There's a difference between being close when you're seeing it and stepping in, and then being in there when it's all about to happen. You don't want to be in there when it's about to happen. You'd rather be stepping in to the play than you would be sitting there, because anything, like right there, he was like this, and he hadn't even caught the ball yet. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. Guys, at second base, if he's not tagging, you can only go as far as the runner really is taking you, right? Because you still got the initial play at second or third. I don't want to take it that you all don't know what you're doing, but until you work games, and you have plays and plays and plays, it's going to be very difficult, and I'm afraid you would learn the hard way trying to rim if you haven't really done it.
If you are the second base umpire and there's a fly ball hit to right field, who's going out? Okay, so what I'm seeing a lot of guys do right now is they're coming over here and lining up the tag. This isn't always right or wrong, right? If that ball's hit way to the fence, is there going to be a chance of a play back into first base on a deep fly ball out there? Would you agree the chances of that are pretty slim? So in that case, this might be an okay place to be. But look where this right fielder is right now catching these fly balls. Do we all agree it's realistic that if he drops one, there's a probability of a play back into first base and the batter run around in first? Raise your hand if you agree. Okay, so how do we protect against that? The first base umpire is out in right field. The second base umpire is responsible for it, right? So if we're responsible for that, and we're also responsible for that, we don't have eyes on the side of our head, so what can we do to take care of both of those responsibilities? Drop back and create more depth so we can see both of them.
These are the situations, guys, that they're bunting. So they square early, whatever the case may be. Once you see that he's square and he's committed to the bunt, start moving down the foul line, all right? And when I say down the foul line, I don't want you coming off the foul line too much, because if they do pull back and they have that little slash play, now you're screwed for the fair foul, et cetera, et cetera. So, just start down the foul line. Once the ball is put in play, the potential play is the force at third. Your ideal angle is kind of down in this area right in here, right in the front of that coach's box, maybe in the coach's box. You're developing just like a play at first base is really what you're taking. And the catcher now has become the quote-unquote shortstop or second baseman. That's the type of thing, if y'all can picture that. So if you're taking this at third, and this is first base, you're out here, you've kind of come in fair territory at first. This is the shortstop making this play. Think of the same angle you would take if you turn that field around. Does everybody see what I'm doing there? So that's kind of the idea there. But again, you got to protect for fair foul on that slash play. Don't get caught just jumping off the line and then he slashes and then you're having to run back to try to see a fair foul. So, but start close to third when it's a true bunt.